A lot of you had questions on this problem, so I figured I would make a video to show you how to do this problem. Again, we are finding a missing side length of a triangle using the trig ratios. So we have the sun shines at a 60-degree angle to the ground. All right, so I'm going to make a very primitive picture here with the sun. All right, and then you have the ground, and when it says the sun shines at a 60-degree angle to the ground, that means that the angle is between the side length and the ground. So our 60-degree angle is down right next to the ground. And then how long is the shadow cast by a 20-foot flagpole? So again, we're real primitive here, and we have the flagpole, all right, which is 20 feet. So we're looking for the shadow. So the shadow, if you ever look at somebody's shadow, it's always on the ground. So we're looking for X down here. We're looking for this side length. So then you look at what you already have in reference to the angle. In reference to our 60-degree angle, we have the opposite side. The opposite side is always the side you have to start at the angle. And once you start at the angle, you go directly across the triangle. You have to go through the triangle to get to the opposite side. So we have the opposite side, and then in reference to the 60-degree angle, the side that you don't have to go through the triangle to get through or to get to is side X, and that's the adjacent side. So the opposite side of a triangle, you always have to go through the triangle to get to it from the angle. The adjacent side, you won't have to go through the triangle to get to it. And then we have the hypotenuse over here, which we don't need to know anyways. So let's set up the trig ratio that we have. If we have the opposite and the adjacent, we can use tangent. So we have tangent of 60 degrees is equal to the opposite over the adjacent. And the opposite is 20 over X. So then to get X by itself is a little bit tricky because we can't just, we have to be a little bit strategic about it, and we want to first, actually, let's set it up. Yeah, we'll get rid of the X in the denominator. So those two cancel. Now you have X times tangent of 60 is equal to 20. And then to get X by itself, we'll divide by tangent of 60. And there's different ways you can solve that to get X by itself. So if you solved it differently and still end up with the same answer, that is fine. So now we eliminate the tangent of 60 as X is equal to 20 divided by tangent of 60, which should give you 11.55 feet. So I hope that helped clarify any issues we were having with this. A lot of what I saw was we actually thought that X was the opposite side. And so then that messed up our whole entire trig ratio. So I hope that helped solving this problem. And now we know a little bit more about finding the missing side length.